Sumatra, an island in the archipelago of Indonesia. Over the last 40 years, the population of Sumatra has more than doubled, from 28 to 59 million people. This has led, in combination with expansion of palm oil plantations, to high deforestation. The cultivation and trade in rice, coffee, tea, rattan, rubber and palm oil provides the people with an income. The economy is growing. But it is nature, the rainforest, the diversity in flora and fauna that pays the price. Large areas of forest are cleared for palm oil cultivation, for housing construction, infrastructure, as a result of which biodiversity declines, provision of clean water deteriorates, and CO2 emission increases unacceptably.
Tetapi kita menghadapi satu masalah besar di mana wilayah landscape kita diancam oleh deforestasi dan degradasi hutan. Landscape ini menjadi sangat penting dipilih oleh WARSI untuk melakukan beberapa intervensi.
You have to remember that these tropical forests are treasure houses for biodiversity, and a lot of these plants and animals are lost every day as a result of tropical deforestation. As IUCN, we support our local partners to develop solutions. Not alone, they work together with local communities, with government agencies and other organizations, also companies, to find solutions to save the tropical forests.
Jadi begini, masyarakat di Sumatera Barat ini, kalau dengan hutan itu sudah hal yang lazim. Mereka tinggal ada yang di tepi-tepi hutan, bahkan ada yang di tengah-tengah hutan. Nah, kemudian mereka sudah biasa juga memanfaatkan lahan hutan itu untuk kehidupan mereka. Kenapa?
Reinald Dowse works for WARSI, a local NGO in West Sumatra, one of the local partners of IUCN-NL in Indonesia. The local population stands central to WARSI's approach to protecting the tropical rainforest, the so-called bottom-up strategy.
Pertama yang dilakukan adalah mengetahui secara rinci dan detail apa yang sedang terjadi di masyarakat. Nah, oleh karena itu kita menempatkan staf kita bersama masyarakat, hidup dengan masyarakat untuk mengetahui secara detail apa masalah yang dihadapi oleh masyarakat, kemudian bersama-sama membangun pengorganisasian di tingkat masyarakat. Nah, setelah semua proses di masyarakat, semua perubahan telah terjadi, kita undang pemerintah, kita sampaikan kepada pemerintah bahwa, dan kita ajak pemerintah untuk memperbaiki kebijakan.
The aim is to get the local government to issue a social forestry permit to a community. This group works together with the government to protect the forest. And the permit allows them to manage the forest, harvest it, develop business according to annual plans, but also protect the forest against poachers and illegal logging.
Sampai tahun 2020 ini, kita sangat senang sekali bahwa ada banyak desa yang sudah berhasil mendapatkan SK izin pengelolaan perhutanan sosial, di mana ada 22 desa yang sudah mendapatkan izin pengelolaan perhutanan sosial di wilayah landscape. Kemudian kita juga sangat senang sudah ada 20 kelompok usaha dari pemanfaatan pengelolaan perhutanan sosial, di mana dari 20 kelompok usaha itu 6 adalah kelompok perempuan.
More than 227,000 acres in this area are now managed by local communities with the Social Forestry Plan. The local government of West Sumatra has designated 500,000 hectares of forest to protect in this way. Important in achieving success was the collaboration between Indonesian NGOs, for instance through joint lobbying for enabling national policies and regulations to support social forestry, and through sharing experiences and lessons learned. More than 9 million acres of the forest cover in West Sumatra disappeared between 1992 and 2017. Due to population growth, the demand for rice across the country rose. An ever-growing international consumption led to rising demand for palm oil. Forest gave way to rice fields and oil palm plantations. Trees were needed for construction. The national government gave permits for coal mines. Roads were built, all at breakneck speed. mainly resulting in the loss of biodiversity and water scarcity, a new phenomenon. The roots of the trees held the soil. Now there is erosion that has rinsed areas bare. Water for the oil palm plantations and rice fields and for consumption no longer reaches the villages.
A lot of permits are handed out to companies that create agricultural fields, that develop mines, and the companies are important for economic development. But the problem is that these companies often don't respect nature and local communities by themselves. So here our local partners come in and they sit down with the companies, with the government, but also with the local communities to plan where development can take place, where nature has to be protected, and where the local people have their villages and their activities. And in this way, with these different partners, the tropical forest is being protected.
NGO WASI supports local communities to replant and to protect the forest from illegal logging and poaching. They introduce new techniques to find poachers and to ensure that communities can adhere to social forestry agreements. Only then can they force the local government to stick to the agreements they both signed.
Di sini ini apa nama daerahnya? Batang Tabak. Nah, berarti kita akan menuju ke Batang Tabak, di mana ketika mereka patroli, tapi setelah mereka kembali dari patroli, pelaku kembali melakukan penebangan hutan. Nah, oleh karena itu kita berdiskusi dengan masyarakat dan tim patroli supaya kita bisa mencegah atau mendeteksi lebih cepat tindakan penebangan kayu di dalam hutan. Melakukan pemasangan alat yang kita sebut dengan nama Guardian. Guardian adalah salah satu alat yang menggunakan teknologi sensor flow untuk memantau atau merekam suara yang ada dalam hutan. Nah, rekaman suara itu menjadi satu notifikasi di dalam hutan kepada tim Parimbo sehingga tim patroli bisa langsung mengetahui bahwa telah terjadi penebangan di dalam hutan nagari. Kemudian merekam semua barang bukti, lalu menahan pelaku.
Reinald Daus lectures on their approach all over the country. He shows what social forestry really looks like in this area. He speaks about the groups of women who used to grow and sell the candle nuts. Now, with the help of WASI, they have increased their income enormously because they make candle nut oil from it and sell it for higher prices.
Bila timbulnya pangan awak atau ide awak untuk
kalau kami jual 3 kilo yang kerongkeng,
ya,
itu dapatnya
15.000.
ya sekilo minyaknya gitu. Kalau minyaknya kami jual sekilo, itu adalah 400.000.
He also talks about the use of fertilizers, about the coffee zones that are being set up as a buffer against further deforestation, and about the multi-annual plan for the cultivation of rotan, palm sugar, to strengthen the local economy without harming the forest. All this in connectivity with governments and city authorities. The latter is already helping with the marketing of local products.
Mereka dapat akses terhadap kawasan hutan, tetapi ini harus kita tambah dengan peningkatan usaha ekonominya. Sehingga terwujud nanti satu sisi hutannya lestari dalam hal pengelolaan kawasan, NGO ya, dan karena pendampingan ini NGO lebih lebih soft, sehingga kita yakin kalau dengan kita berkolaborasi, bekerja sama.
But Reinal also touches on the sensitive subject of the different interests between local government, national government, communities, private companies and banks. IUCN Netherlands supports WASI to exert pressure to streamline these interests to a sustainable outcome.
I'm really impressed by the work of our partners in Indonesia. They sit down with the local communities on a day-to-day basis. They listen to their aspiration. They listen to their challenges. So what is our role as IUCN-NL? Well, we help build capacity of our local partners to introduce solutions and also new technologies. So for example, the Forest Guard system was actually developed in Latin America by our local partners there, with the help of a US startup. And when our Indonesian partners heard about it, they said well, why don't we also introduce this in our forest landscape? So we put all these partners together. They started to work on a translation in Indonesia. And now our partners work together with the courts, with the police, with the government, and with local communities to find solutions that fit for them and stop deforestation.
Local, national, and international networks are taking on the challenge of jointly developing sustainable alternatives and thus combating the loss of rainforest. The key word is connectivity.